up everybody and welcome back to AG Africa. Today I'm excited because I'm going to be finishing this treehouse like thing, clubhouse I started for my American Girl dolls last summer. There's nothing currently really in it except this random thing. I thought it was really cute. I want to make something out of it. I'm not sure what yet. Anywho, the only thing inside are these shelves I put in and their windows, and I'm going to be finishing it off. So why don't you join me and we'll finish it together. So let's go. Let's go. What I'm talking about is, you see I have this thing and I want to make a small little kind of just fence around here because I do want it to eventually go in a tree, so it'll be a little these wooden dowels to start building my fence like thing. And the first thing I'm going to be doing is I need to take off the little price tag, and then I'm going to pencil in the marks for where I'm going to cut them because they're quite long, and then I will cut them. So here are all the little stickers. Here. And then basically these are 36-inch dowels, and I'm going to be cutting them into 9-inch pieces, so there will be 4 lined up here. And this actually took a surprisingly short amount of time, which was really nice because I got to do other things faster. So they're all marked up, and now we're going to cut them. Let's go. Let me quickly show you the setup. So we've actually already done one whole rod. They're cut into these little 9-inch things, and I'm going to just walk you through doing another one. So the way we do it is we put it into this vise, I think it's called. I'm holding the camera with one hand, so it's slightly more complicated. Alright, so here it is, just like this. And then the kind of blade we're using looks like this. So I cut, then I often flip it in between just so that I don't kind of splinter the wood. So yeah. Alright, so disclaimer, be careful because these are like sharp objects, so you'll have like supervision or whatever. Guys, so I am currently like about halfway through. There are 7 of these, and I've already cut 3. I'm no pro, kind of am awful at this, but anyway, I'm gonna continue and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so I've cut these. The only reason this one is here is because I did buy an extra one just in case. We just chose which nails we're going to use. These are, I believe, 2D. So we're going to be using these nails, and then we also chose the rim around it, which we chose this. Here. We're choosing this to go on top. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to take a break for today because we're running out of daylight, and, you know, I started late in the day. This didn't take me that long. But we're gonna start bright and early tomorrow, try and get this up. So right now we're actually building the fence part. So these are gonna be like standing right like this, and then this will be on top. I think it's gonna look really cute. So yeah, we're going to be painting the house. I've done a really intense paint job, as you may or may not be able to see, because there's only some parts I wanted to paint today. So here's what the house looks like. We got a tarp. And I'm about to show you what paint color we're going to be using. It's just the color of the lid. It's this kind. It doesn't really say the color, really. But it's just the color of the cap. And then we also got myself one of these. So, and then I'm just going to put some gloves and get to work.
We start blowing towards you, wiggle around until it stops blowing towards you, you know what I mean? Let it blow the other way. Okay. You don't get it. How long am I supposed to be recording for? Can I stop now?
So here are the gloves I use, the mask, and I've painted the house. I'm super happy with the color. I tried to not go too dark because the darker you go, it looks more like I don't really know how to describe it, but the lighter you go, it looks more like a teal, and you can't really see it on camera. And I tried to leave like the wood grain because I kind of liked it. So these are just all the sides. I'm waiting for it to dry and before I remove the other bits. And yeah, so that's what it looks like right now, and I will see you guys. Right, guys, so I took off the paint and here's the color. I don't like the way it looks kind of with this just brown roof. I don't think the colors work together, but I do really like the color it's painted. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be spray painting it black, the roof. I'm going to be spray painting the roof black. So I'm going to try and tape up. So I'm taping up the sides just so I can just get these. There we go. I just have one more side to go. Okay guys, so I finished doing the house, but but the wind is actually crazy. So I spray painted the roof, and then there was just a downpour. I did it kind of like in the evening, and then it just like everything just broke loose. The skies opened, and so yeah, it was kind of unfortunate. And since the paint was still wet, like I couldn't, well, it happened like during the night, right, while I was asleep, so there was nothing I could do, and there's like a little bit of stuff, and I did spray paint over the hinges. So now I'm just gonna remove the kind of plastic bags and see what it looks like. I'm pretty happy with the way, there's my dog. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I think that it makes a difference, so I'm happy about that. It kind of looks funny because there's like a little gap here so that this can flip up, and it kind of looks weird, but honestly it's okay. So I think the next step is just going to be adding in like the little terrace thing. So I flipped over the house and I pulled out my little, these things, whatever those dowels are called. And so now I'm just going to show you that I'm marking these off so that I can drill them in. So I'm spacing them. I have 24, and the perimeter of my area is 38. So I'm doing 1.5. It does come out to like 1.51, but it doesn't really matter. So I can't, can you see? What was that? Okay, there. You can see my markings. I haven't done this side, but I've done this side and down there. And then I'm gonna start drilling them in. I've done one of them, and I'm just gonna walk you through the process. So, step one, using this drill bit, drill a hole into the bottom of your dowel. Boop. Then screw it onto a screw that I've already put through in the bottom, but first we're just going to go through and put the holes through all of these. And then we'll go put all the screws in, and then we'll put them on. Okay, so I've drilled all the holes, and then the next step is I swapped my back to like normal, and then basically I just take a screw, screw it in, and then I'll show you. Here we are. Booyah. I'm so happy. It took a while. And here I'm saving this for the little gate so you can actually get in. Is this going to be the railing going on top? And the next thing I'm going to be doing is just measuring it. Pieces have been cut. Now I'm just going to flip over everything. We decided we're going to go with good old hot glue. So it's heating up over here, and I had to set up the world's longest extension cord to get here, but it's okay. It's heating up, and then we're going to glue this on. So here is the little gate. The fence put on this thing. Okay. fits. So now I just have to attach it, I think. But I think I have to screw in one of them. Maybe, because I think this will just be too crazy, so I'm going to screw in one of them. Guys, I'm in pretty good shape. I just need to add the hinge for the gate. But otherwise, I think we're pretty good. So unfortunately, the piece I need for the gate, we don't have it yet, so I'm going to be working on more of the interior of the house. So something I'm going to be doing is, instead of having a door here, because it's more of like a playhouse clubhouse, I am going to be making a curtain, and this is the rod for the curtain, so I'm going to be measuring it and cutting it. Hello and welcome to this floor space. Basically for my curtain, I have to actually attach the curtain because it's going to be permanent, so I'm just going to attach the curtain now and then put up the rods. So for my curtain, I have a huge box. I'm sorry, you can't see. A random box filled with all my fabrics and a variety of other things. So I'm going to quickly get out the fabric. So basically the fabric, this is the fabric I'm using. It's this blue color. And basically the curtain, because I'm imagining it's kind of like a playhouse thing, it's not going to have like hemmed edges or anything. It's just literally going to be a cut piece of fabric, and I might actually even snip a little bit at the corners just to give it that kind of more rugged, I don't know how to describe it, kind of like more rugged play feel, like it's just a cut piece of fabric. Alright guys, sorry it's kind of blurry, but here it is, and now I'm going to be setting up the curtain. So I'm going to just, here's my little thing, and then I'm just going to thread these holes that I did an amazing job on onto them, right here. So here it is. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Now I'm just going to quickly attach this to, it's going to be attached on the inside. Guys, here it is. Boom. Boom. Yes, it moves. Got this. But for now, I'm going to keep it to the side. I'm really happy with how it turned out. But unfortunately, without this thing, there's not much else I can do. So I'm going to just try and clean the inside, because as you can see, it's gotten pretty dirty throughout the construction process. So yeah, flipped it over. This is the kind that I bought. So I'm going to be unscrewing this because I do not like how this works, and I'm just going to be using this. Here are the hinges. I'm so happy with how they came out. So the house is basically finished, but I wanted to add a little bit of furniture. And something I wanted to do was I wanted to have some blue decor in the room. So I have some like white furniture pieces that I've picked up and just collected throughout time. So I wanted to make a blue rug. So I was debating between whether or not I should do kind of like a rug where I use hot glue and kind of spiraled it in a circle. But I decided that I was going to give my hand at weaving and try and kind of weave one. So maybe I'm crazy, but hopefully I'm not. So I'm just going to see how that goes. So I'm going to be using this blue color and this black. I have a lot of black, so I'm glad I get to use some of it up. So I'm pretty sure I'm using this from like a Josefina book or something, but I did this project in about the 5th grade. So let's just hope it works. Like seriously, let's hope it works, because yeah. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this I guess is gonna turn into a bit of a tutorial, but let's just see what happens. Put notches in my piece of cardboard at 1-inch intervals, and then I just tied the black string to one little notch, and then I wrapped it around, and then I tied my blue string and started weaving under, over, over and over again. And then when I ran out, I would just tie another piece. And then another thing that's important is don't pull too tightly, because otherwise the strings will come closer together and it'll form more of like a triangle hourglass like shape. This did end up happening to me a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. So try not to pull too tightly, but you do have to pull a little bit. This probably doesn't really make sense, but I'm doing my best, so I hope you guys can see. And then I just continue to repeat. After 3 days of hard work, I did it. As you can see, I did pull it a little too much and it is a little bit wonky, but I think considering I haven't done this in a couple of years, I think I did pretty good and I was really proud of it, and I think it added a nice touch to the room. Okay, and then here I am. I'm going through the last ones and it's kind of sad because when it's not sped up, I'm really slow and like my fingers, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Like they're like all tensing up in weird positions. But anyway, I still finished it, which is what we're going to focus on right now. Anyway, so then at the end, I just tied a knot with the last piece of thread. And yeah, I'm done. I think it's 3 days. Days of hard work. Now for the fun part. Let's cut these strings. Ooh. Okay, I'm not 100% sure how to do this, so pretty sure you just... I guess I take this off, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just heard a really bad noise. Okay, I'm going to tie these two together. I think it's something like this. Okay, so in the end, after halfway, I figured out the real way you're supposed to do it is you cut two, tie those two together, cut another two, tie those two together, but you don't tie the two bunches of two together. That's where I messed up. So here it is. I'm pretty happy with it. Well, I just folded everything like else underneath, like those ugly little strings, and it's here. It's pretty soft, actually. Here are all the pieces that I cut. And it's soft, and it has like a nice thickness to it. The ends are a little wonky, as you can see, but it is like my first time making one of these, and I'm actually just proud of myself, so yay. Got some accessories over there, including my beautiful rug, and now I'm going to be putting them in and decorating the inside of here. Despite the fact that I literally said I was going to clean it like 2 clips ago, it became dirty again, and that made me so angry. And I know that I'm not really making it kind of hard for you guys to see in there, but I did kind of want it to be a surprise, so hang on. Alright, so here's what it looks like inside. It's a little on the busier side. I have the 3-in-1 game night table and this little coat rack. The heart mirror over there I got from Ambets, the curtain as you saw before. I have this chair that I actually unboxed during the last video I posted called American Girl Doll Nelly. It goes to New York City. Then I have this white stand I got from Goodwill, a couple knickknacks, including this adorable cat thing. I have stripes in a little thing. On the shelf I have Jenga, which is actually a Kenyan game, and it translates to mean to fall in Swahili. And then I have the bowling game that I got from Savers. There's this cute microscope that is from an Our Generation set, the rug of course, and that's this place, and it's just so fun and so cute. So let's get my dolls in here. So I know this is random, but I just got back from the thrift store and I found this adorable mini bird feeder, as well as these cute stuffed animals. They are actually surprisimals, and it was, I know you can't see, like this is really bad quality, but it's really good. They were 5 for 99 cents, and I decided to get one. So now I want to try and put this up in my playhouse. Okay, so I had technically already filmed the outro, but here's what it did look like. Now we're gonna go to the outro I filmed before this thing was up. Okay guys, they're all in there. Ah, it's just so cute. I'm so happy how this turned out, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm like literally in love. So I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, comment, like, and share. And for the question, ever had a treehouse or playhouse? I know that I actually have had like a playhouse. It was a playhouse. I'll hopefully insert a photo. But yeah, I've had a playhouse. Have you guys? I want to know. Now my dolls can say they've had one. It's gonna be fun, especially for the summertime, and I can't wait to take some awesome photos here. And that's it. So Aqua Harry.